Guys, I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a, a Gavis Bettel trade secret. The reason sometimes I take too long to start the intro is because I play my own music. I play my own music, and I wait for it to finish, because I don't like cutting it off. So if I'm listening to a 6-minute song, and there's 4 minutes left, the intro is going to be 4 minutes. I can't, like... I'm like in a... I get in a vibe, I'm like, oh, yeah... Oh, I like this part. Oh, I like this part too. Oh, I like this part. Oh, wait, a second song's over and they've been waiting. That just happened. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night. My name is Gavis Bettel, Jester of Guild Tempus. And today, we're going to talk about Expo. A little bit of Expo. Guys, it is going to be a short one today. I am running around like a fucking wild dog. Like a wild dog off its leash. Cannot be contained. I got to say, we're clocking in. I'm probably like an hour to an hour and a half. I got a lot going on. I need to eat breakfast, and then I have some meetings before the karaoke. And, yeah. So, welcome. We got, a lot going on. Guys, I woke up with a crummy throat. It is a particularly cold and shitty-looking day out in Japan. Hopefully that changes. But it is looking dreadful out today. And I woke up and I was like, ugh. Every day I plan to do a karaoke. I'm conscious of my throat, and I'm very careful. Right? I'm very careful. And I would say... I just don't know. Every time I prepare for karaoke, the day of, my throat sucks. Also, I'm going to be doing karaoke at 3 p.m. That kind of stinks, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. 3 p.m. karaoke's gonna stink. That's so early. And last night, I was out and with some friends and Axel, and I think it was gonna be like, it was just I think it was a celebratory day. And everyone started drinking, and I'm like, nope, not gonna drink today. Not gonna drink. Gotta be good. Gotta have one beer. Gonna have one beer. And guess what? I had one beer because I said karaoke's the next day. Had to hold it in, and then I wake up and for what? I feel like shit. So next time, just go crazy. Guys, thank you so much for the gifted. Good to see you all. Shoya, Jolkek, Isla Mode, Diggy with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Diggy. Isla Mode, again, thank you. Servade Cuss with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Servy. Chigo with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Chigo. Good to see you. J-Bo with the 10 months. Marta, thank you, 5 gifted. Good to see you, Marta. Thank you. Vizodi with the gifted. J-Bo with the gifted. Juge with the 11 months. Gigglepox, good to see you, 13 months. Thank you. I have now landed safe in Japan. Yep, we have reached that point. I have landed safely in Japan. Lesier, thank you for the years. Sagunki, thank you for 6 months. Thanks, folks. I'm drinking an energy drink as we speak. Then I'll eat. I almost don't want to eat anything. What should I eat? What is something that would not make me sound like a little bit like when I try to sing? Because, like, normally I sing on an empty stomach because I sing better that way. Like, no curry and shit today. Melody, thank you. Bonbon, thank you. Corn soup. Corn soup kind of day. I like it. Like maybe 2 corn soups and a strong 0. Tia Natalie, welcome to the battalion. Enjoy your stay. And if you don't, well, you know, can't say I blame you. Hang on, I need to put on my Jazz Fusion playlist. Yeah, I'm gonna have like a strong 0 or 2. Just to get the nerves out. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've sung. It's been a while since I sang song. Well, like, you know, on my own. But I'm excited. I feel like there's some people that haven't even heard me sing. It's been so long. You know? It's like people that, like, people were like, talk about that karaoke. They're like, wow, I've never heard him sing before. It's like, what the? I guess it's been a long time. No promises that'll sound as good as it did that day. I was really vibing. And it's all about the vibes. Like, I'm literally gonna have to, like, turn the lights off and, like, I don't know. That's not good, you guys. I should not be sounding like this. I need to do vocal warm-ups. So, how are we doing? It's good to see everybody. Guys, we're nearing the end of my chapter series. I'm stretching out too long. I think we're gonna do one more chapter, and I'm just gonna call it The Bit's Dead. I don't want to do, like, 10 chapters. We'll probably do this one, and then the next chapter will just be... And it'll be a good way to end the week. Wait, what day is it? Okay, Saturday, right. So end the week with the last chapter, and then we'll get back into, you know, Chilla's art. I hear there's a Chilla's art coming, I think. And we'll jump into the... Jump into, like, the usual program. I want to do some power wash. I want to do some... It'll be nice to... It was just a long week in review. But not even that, because it's just, like, been based off experiences and shit like that. Stubborn goat, man. Thanks for 5 gifted. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. So, guys, I did Expo. Did you guys enjoy it? First of all, did you guys enjoy it? I did get to meet some of you. I did get to meet some of you. It was very nice, very exciting. So everyone was okay. So you do. I guess you guys are already caught up, but you know the legend of the signing of the wall, right? The signing of the wall. And how everyone was trying to get, like, higher and higher on the wall, and, like, people were using ladders and trying to, like, fight for supremacy. Not me. The first thing I said when I walked in, I said, how can I make this antagonistic? How can I make something so simple and something so without words be antagonistic? And it was, get on the fucking floor. Get on the ground. On the fucking ground where everyone's walked on. And put my signature down at the bottom. So any battalion that wants to take a photo with my signature has to do the same thing I did. And there's the old saying that I've created. One must suffer a little so many may suffer a lot. And I think that's beautiful. And so I did. So I went in there and I got just, you know, disgusting. But, you know, you guys had to do the same thing. And frankly, I think also, I forgot my signature. You could see it in changing in real time. You can see it changing in real time. My signature, like, morphing into a better signature or a worse signature. There's no real way to tell. And you know what the worst part is? I practice, but I'm not an artist, and I haven't used a pencil in probably 10,000 years. So doing my signature was like learning how to ride a bike again. But that takes more time than usual for me. But I do like that signature. It looks dumb as shit. And then anyway, I'm getting too far. I'm getting ahead of myself. You don't forget how to draw your signature, though. Can't wait for the day you do limited merch and have to draw 1,000 of those. I had to draw like 20 of those for, like, cards to hand out to people. I did like 6 pass-throughs. And then I said, fuck it. Let's do it. And each person has their own authentic, unique Gavis Bettel signature because not one is the same. They're close to each other, but they're not the same. Tenko, thank you for the 13 months. Thank you. Momichi, Hello Expo chapter. I'm genuinely thrilled to see you again and to meet many adorable battalions for the first time. You've changed my life. Thank you, my Kamiyoshi. By the way, I love your signature. Listen, Momichi, you were at the meet and greet. You were the only person. I don't know if anyone else has done it, but you did my new outfit as a cosplay. That's fucking impressive because that outfit, like, you poor fucks. You probably saw that thing. Like, please God, don't let it be difficult. Please God, don't let it be over detailed and like, oh God, there's a fucking spinal cord on his shoulder, and I can't believe you did it. It looked great. It looked great. It was great. It was great. The meet and greet guys was so good. The meet and greet was so great. I think with the meet and greet is that sorry, my throat's all, it's just there's such a tangible visual representation of what I'm doing here. You know, like with like seeing people and seeing that people actually like give a shit to some extent, which first of all, why? But second of all, I can't, you know, that it's shocking to me to this day. And seeing that really is kind of a kick in the ass of like, you know, if I'm ever losing steam for a week or I'm burning out or something, just the handful of people I got to meet, you know, it's very wild that people feel that way about someone that is so fucking stupid on the internet. So I've done it once already, meet and greets, but it is just very much a you know, a very illuminating kind of eye-opening experience. I got fan letters as well. I said, these fucking pieces of shit. I was reading the fan letters and I got a lot of them. And I said, why the fuck are these assholes giving me Christmas cards? Is this a joke? And I thought it was really funny, because I thought you guys were giving me Christmas cards, because there's a bunch of Christmas cards. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Merry Christmas, ha ha ha. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, oh no, these were probably here since Christmas. Because I wasn't, oh. And I'm like, oh, it's an Octavio joke, because it's March. It's March and Christmas. No, it was actually probably Christmas. Because I can't get them like mailed and stuff, so they were probably just kept here until I got here. I'm like, oh, Christmas. Guys, I'm not even kidding. I opened those cards and I read every single one of them. I wept like a fucking baby. I wept like a little fucking... I don't do that often. I've been emotionally compromised this entire trip. I am a vulnerable, weakened being walking around the streets of Japan. I've become soft. My hard, cold exterior has melted, and we just gotta build it back up, because next time I read one of those fan letters, I need to burn it or something, because for fuck's sake, it was very sweet. It was very sweet. But I read those letters, and then I shipped off to go, you know, sign the big wall at Expo. And I met the rest of Armis. I have not talked about my Gold Bullet experience, but I met Gold Bullet probably a previous 2 nights ago. And I got there late because I was traversing the streets of Japan and not understanding where I was, and I think I got caught up in something. And I arrived and everybody was having dinner. It was some kind of meat grilling thing. And Gold Bullet was there. And we were all drinking. Excuse me. We were all getting into the mindset to drink. I don't know if it was if it was Gold Bullet's first time having soju. But my God, when we met, I'm like, hey, you know, hey, how are ya? You know, we talked very briefly, and then he got soju, and I'm pretty sure it was not. I mean, it was his first time, and he started drinking the soju, and I said, Gold Bullet just drank that soju like a Diet Coke. And he's like, I don't feel anything. It tasted good. It was. I'm like, brother, you're, brother. Give it 15 minutes, and lo and behold, I timed it like a fucking clockwork. Like clockwork, I timed it. I wouldn't say he was gone, but it felt like the first night when I blacked out. Like it was bad. When Axel called me, that was bad. Hey, yo, I mean, that was bad. So I could and he said like all the words of I'm fine, I can drink more, no, it's okay. All of those are sure signs of you are on the verge of getting fucked up, my man. No, I feel okay. No, you don't. My thing recently is I've become not a lightweight, but I definitely don't. I'm not gonna challenge anybody anymore. There was a time when I could have challenged people and go toe to toe with them, but I know now that like after like waiting and kind of just having my tolerance go down and stuff, because I purposely did that to like not spend so much on alcohol here, but at the same time alcohol is so cheap here and the beer is so cheap and you can just get it constantly. I shouldn't have done it, but I am like, you know what, I do not have a horse in this race. I did the first night, we all went toe to toe, me and Axel got fucking decimated, and now I'm just like, you know what, and you know, and you know, we poke fun at each other about like, you know, no, you not gonna drink the baijiu? Well, you a bitch, you know. It's like, and we joke at each other in that. But there was baijiu last night. I smelt that, and I got hit with 1,000 fucking like suns of regret and sickness. I did not drink. I wanted to like. Okay, so what happened was everyone got like baijiu, which is like, by the way, like 40 to 50% alcohol content. And everyone was having like shots of that. And I'm like, you know what? I'll have a little bit. And I poured, someone poured the baijiu into the cap of the alcohol bottle. And it was this really tiny cap. And I just had a little bit of that. And that already like put me over. That shit sticks with you. And by the fact that I'm like, after the first night, I can never drink that again. I can never drink that again. There's only 2 alcohols in this world that have done that to me. It's now baijiu and black rum, like dark black rum. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have my beer. I'm gonna chill, and that's all it was for me. They wanted to do like karaoke last night. I was so fucking close to saying yes. I can never say no. But I was conscious of today. You're so shy, yet you party so hard. Well, I call myself an extroverted introvert. I have shy qualities, but I also have extroverted qualities. And some people would just say, that's called being a human. But I say it's definitely like a mixture. I like going out. I like talking to people. I'm not afraid of people. Ambivert. Never heard of that. I like all that. And my battery is pretty high, but initiating and like putting myself out is the thing that makes me a little bit more awkward. Like I don't engage conversation and I take a minute to open up. And Cosmos, thank you. Should be a meltdown. Yeah. Courtney, thank you. Ember, welcome to Jesticles. Thank you, Ember. Enjoy your stay. Arrow, thank you. Soren, thank you. God, I feel a little nasally today. God damn it. I hope I'll be okay today. Courtney, thank you. Koganiro, thank you. Hope I'm not too late, but I done goofed and forgot to introduce myself. Ah! Oh, the double Fanta. Oh my god, Koganiro, it's good seeing you. It was great seeing everybody. Saw some familiar faces. Pretty much all of you, I'd say. Every single person that said their name, I knew it was you. Hazy Maple May, thank you. Trying to get all the achievements in Resident Evil 5 with a friend. His name is Glorbopoulos. Glorbopoulos. Are they Greek? Glorbopoulos. That's not... Listen, I have Greek blood in me. That just sounds like my ancestors. Arzuros, thank you for the 5 gifted. Good to see you. Arzuros, thank you. Mashera, thank you. 1-800-I-NEED-YOU. I like that name. Thanks. Yukiko! Hey, no, your English is great, Yukiko. Truly. Everyone that... It warms my heart that people, like, came and they're like, I don't speak English a lot, and this is, like, my... You inspire me to, like, speak more English and learn more English. That is, first of all, shocking. Because the guy that says, haha, pee and poop, on every stream, someone watches that, it's like, oh, man, I can learn from this guy. I'm the worst role model ever. No, you could go. Well done. Thank you for the super chat. Ashland Falls, thank you. The Oblivion stream. I should do more of that. Yeah, study more English. I need to study more Japanese. I need to start doing Duolingo stuff. I'm kind of looking into that. Mar, what's up? What's up? Have a good day, you too. But yeah, I'm working on it. God damn it, I feel... I'll wake up, but, like, man, my voice has been so good for, like, the past 2 weeks. And I did that karaoke, and the next day, I was still good. So I don't know what the fuck happened. I swear I psyched myself into it. Yin! Good meeting ya. Good meeting ya, Yin. Alright, Katsi, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Guys, thanks for all the gifted. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the greens. Morning Dew, thank you for the 10 months. So I met the Armis boy. So I met Gold Bullet. He got trashed. It was nice meeting him. He always made sure to jazz me up whenever I wore, like, every day I tried to wear, like, my best outfits. Gold Bullet always told me I was dripped. And that goes a long way to my ego. So thank you, Gold Bullet, for always riling me up every time I walked into a room. And then met Gerard. When I met Gerard, you know, it was all of us. We were all kind of meeting. Some people meet each other for the first time, and you know, it was crowded, a little bit like stuffy in there. So I didn't necessarily. His back was to me, right? And he tapped me on the shoulder and asked me, you know, I think he probably couldn't see me either, and asked me, you know, who I was. And I introduced myself, and I didn't know. I'm like, oh, is that Gerard? I couldn't really tell, you know. And then he started speaking. He didn't even need to say his fucking name. Instantly. It immediately. And then he spoke, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, oh, Gerard, right? Yes, that's Gerard. Gerard, despite the loud exterior, very sweet guy. Very sweet guy. Everyone clowns on the poor guy. He's very sweet. When I didn't get to talk to him too much. I never got to have a drink with Gerard. Just Gold Bullet, who had drinks for 3 of us. But yeah, it was nice meeting Gerard and Octavio as well. I met Octavio. He introduced himself to me. Very sweet. I went to dinner with him. They're good boys. They're good boys. It was good. It was good meeting them. You know, I couldn't do what they did, honestly, because I think I need to realize that I've been here for like over a year, right? And there, you know, to me, and you know, I'm not trying to like, what's the word? They're the new kids on the block, right? They're still relatively new, and we haven't exactly gotten to have full in-depth and deep and long conversations with each other. So to like, you know, go out here and do this kind of thing, and meet us and meet other folks, it's intimidating. I don't know if I could do it if I had not made substantial, you know, lasting relationships with the guys that I know now. You know, I don't know how much harder it would have been. So props to them for coming out and you know, potentially, I'm not sure, potentially going out of their comfort zone and meeting everybody, because it does go a long way that they went out and did that. So props to the Armis boys. It was great meeting them. I also met the JP senpai. My God. Every single one of them was so goddamn sweet. Every single one of them. I think the one that was really like, that one that made me like, I was talking to them, I'm like, oh man, they are just a joy, was I met Fuma senpai. He said I was sexy, which just pretty much made my year. Which is crazy because I got a Fuma keychain from the fucking gachapon. And I think I met nearly all the JP senpai. I met them all. Again, they do so much, and I have only the utmost respect for them. And if it could even be said, I have more respect for them, even more respect than I originally did meeting them and kind of seeing them in person. Because, you know, when you meet people, you know, it does put a lot of things in a different light. They're great boys, and I'm glad. It's an honor to have met them, truly, and to be alongside them in this kind of environment and journey. But yeah, everybody was doing well, except for Gerard, I guess, who had like pancreatitis, but I think it was something else, right? It was like fucking gallbladder stones. What do you have? I really felt for Gerard. I really felt for Gerard. And I felt terrible because, you know, he was describing what was happening, and the only thing that he could do is guess and predict and maybe just, you know, what could it be? Oh, is it this? Maybe it's this. Oh, do I have to get surgery? You know, what could this thing be? And it's not that he didn't freak out or anything, but he was like curious. You know, he was like, what could this be? I'm like, you know, I'm in this pain and whatnot. And I just thought to myself, like, this is me. This is me. I feel like this is something that I would do, only on a worse scale, where I would, like, something would happen, especially somewhere that I'm not familiar with, and God forbid, knock on wood, that never happens here, where I would be like, oh man, I have this pain, what could it be? And then it turns out it's not as bad as what you thought it would be. I was worried about him, because he said he wasn't feeling very good, but I'm glad. I think he's doing better. I'm glad to see. It sounds like he's doing better. It's not great, but it could be worse. Right. Yeah. Right. Not to downplay anything, but you know, that was the last time I saw him. I think we were talking about that. I don't know what I said to him. But I was like, I don't know. It was my one senpai sense to activate, because I wanted him to be like comfortable. I didn't want him to, like, you know, I think it was he was having on, like, you know, for a couple of days. You told me die. Well, that's what I mean. My senpai sense is activated, and then you tell them they die. Did I tell me die? I don't remember that, but at the same time, that sounds just outlandishly, like, I mean, it sounds on brand. I don't remember telling him he'd die. Maybe? All I remember is sympathizing for the fucking poor guy. I remember I was with Axel as well. Hey, yo, you die! I don't know, maybe Axel did it. It sounds like Axel. No, Axel said he had a tapeworm. Axel's like, well, maybe if you... Hey, yo, if you ate it's a tapeworm in your brain. Or something. He was like so scared, or maybe he was telling me a story of how he was afraid of getting a tapeworm in his brain or something. And I said, what the fuck are you talking about? What does that even mean? Can you get a tapeworm in your fucking brain? I don't even know what a tapeworm is. All I remember is that Mr. Meaty episode when that worm comes out and eats that guy's food. That was disgusting. Fucking Axel. That guy's a moron sometimes. Last night we were planning on drinking. By the way, you guys, I've been responsible. They call me the potion seller now. Because there's these little glass vitamin potions that I call them. And it's for hangover on the next day. And you drink them prior to a night of drinking. So it protects your liver, and also you don't feel as bad of effects of hangover the next day. And I went up to them, and I was wearing my coat, and I pulled a potion out of my coat. And they said, oh, they were like laughing at me. They called me a madman. Well, guess what? That same night, everybody went out and got their own fucking potion because I spoke the truth. It's better to be prepared. Potion setup. I'm going into battle. But those things, honestly, those things are like a gift upon mankind. You have no idea. Those things fucking work. But then Axel's like, hey, yo, he's like, oh, I don't know if I want to drink it. I'm like, why? He's like, I don't know this one. And so at first I thought it was because he didn't like he maybe didn't know what was in it, or like maybe there was a vitamin he wasn't sure about having. He's like, it just tastes bad. And I'm like, dude, you're about to go drink fucking 56% straight alcohol, and you're worried about the fucking thing that tastes like melted down Flintstone vitamins? That's the problem? And then he had it, and he's like, ugh. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Guys, it's so hard to get like a table here in Japan for a big group of people. So we always end up going to Hot Pot. And I will say it, I've gone to Hot Pot 3 times. I've gone to Hot Pot 3 times now. Axel didn't ruin it this time. He didn't do anything. He was a good boy. 3 times I've gone to Hot Pot. It is not good. It's not just mid. I actually can say with certainty, I do not like it. It's too dense. I don't like the stuff that you're putting in. It's just like, there's like Korean barbecue and all that other stuff, and that's just so much better. Hot Pot, I just don't like it. To me, it's like, I'll eat it. It's not like bad, but it's like, it's just so immemorable. And not like, I get a stomach ache. I just don't like it. Yakiniku is way better. Everything I've had here is so much better than Hot Pot. Hot Pot is literally the only thing good for that the Hot Pot provides to me personally is going out with a big group of people and just drinking. It's not even a pale stomach thing because I like everything else here. This is complete personal preference. It's not like, oh, his culture. No, it's literally like, I just don't like it. I like everything else. Yuichi, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Hey! Of course. The floppy goose. I'm glad everyone got a picture. Morning dude, thank you. Be chicken, thank you. Hef Jardy, how are you doing? Forgot to say this, but yes, I do miss us. Yeah, keep missing me, babe, because I'm free as a bird. The drinking and socializing is why you go to Hot Pot. And that's exactly what I do it for. Because it's great company and great vibes, but the food is just like, I just don't, I don't know. Because, like, I don't know. The meat and everything else, it's fine. But it just does not stick out to me. What was the other thing I did? The yakiniku I did was so fucking good. It was incredible. How was the raw chicken? It was just, I mean, it was raw chicken. It was just raw. I mean, it was raw chicken. I mean, I don't really like, I don't know what the point of it was other than it's like, yeah, I ate raw chicken. And I didn't get stomachache. I actually got a stomachache this morning from the hot pot and not from the raw chicken. The raw chicken was whatever. I mean, it's not like it was bad. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just like, yeah, I just ate raw chicken. It was a little like, you know when you, it was like putting something in your mouth that you knew was not like edible. Anime girl, thank you. Happy early birthday. Phantom has not had a burger in a long time. Yeah. He needs a Dave's double for sure. And thank you. My birthday is coming up, kinda. Green! Hi, Bettel, I'm glad you're having fun in Japan. I can't wait to see you next weekend at Anime Boston! And if I win the meet and greet lottery, I'll show you a picture of an Ethernet cable. I want to see that fucking horse. Want to see that horse. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that, actually. God, there's so many fucking... So much going on. So much going on, you guys. Yeah, no salmonella. Or at least not yet. Chicken karaage was great. Excellent. I had one the other day that was just so good. I've had a lot of ramen. I've not had a bad bit of ramen yet. All the ramen's been good. Everything's been good. Famichiki's great. I get that when I'm drunk. That's my drunk food. I get a famichiki. No sushi yet. No sushi yet. Karaage over katsu. They're different. But they're both very, very good. Yeah, still no sushi. Guys, I don't know what's going on. Because it's like, I think here's another thing, you guys. All things considered, I should like hot pot. But there's something about it. I don't know if it's like the stuff that you're putting it in or how oily it is or something. Because like, I eat like way worse shit. I don't know what it is about it that I'm just like, eh. It's like, eh. It's whatever. It's just I would never choose it unless we have a big party and that's the only thing. What soups did you choose? Well, there's the tomato and there's the really spicy one. And there's like the chicken soup and then like the creamy mushroom soup. I've tried all of them. I've tried all of them. It's just like, I don't know. It's just whatever. I make my own sauce and stuff. I mix it around and it's just like, eh. I don't know what it is. Lumi. Thank you so much for the Akasupa. It was great seeing you at the meet and greet. Absolutely. Did you like the scrinkly ass autograph? Good. My only regret traveling 6,000 miles for 2 minutes. Oh my god. Is that I didn't know the cams were on all the time and didn't flip you. Wait, you didn't know the cameras were on? People would always look back and wave, and I do this. Because I can't wave, so it's always... That's me waving with my fucking giant head. Thank you so much, Lumi. It was great seeing you. Thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you, Lumi. Great seeing ya. No one terrorized me as much this time. Thank you. You didn't wait back to me? What do you mean, Yin? Sometimes I'm like, I was looking at like papers. I was actually reviewing some things while that was going on, just briefly. To make sure. It was for the panel. Oh, we can talk about the panel. The panel. Oh gosh, no proposals this time. God, I talked about this already, but the panel was that was a little rough. That was a little rough for old Gavis Bettel. I bombed. I mean, it was like fun. It was great, but it was like I would say something. I would say something, and then like we had to wait. Here's the thing with my humor. My humor is kind of snappy and like it bounces off, and you got to know like someone says something and I go oh, and then that's the joke, right? The joke is like directly following someone that said something, and it has to keep that pace and speed and momentum. And when that happens, that's why it's funny, because it's like boom, and then it happens. But then it's like someone says something, and then I would say it, and that's the joke. But there will be a pause, and then the the translator, or the interpreter would then say it, and then it'll be like, huh? Because it would be like it would not keep that pace, so time had passed, and it would not it did not translate too well. And it's not anyone's fault. Again, it's not the interpreter's fault. It's not anyone in the crowd's fault. It's just like my humor is so. It's so. I think it's so situational. And also, I'm not gonna deny this. It's so Western. Oh God, am I getting sick? My karaoke day. Come on, drink more Red Bull. Come on. Miyobi, thank you. If no one will propose, I will. I'm a loser with a big heart and great fashion. Will you marry me? Of course, Miyobi. Now, the first thing I'd like to do is file the divorce papers. Thank you for the tax benefits. It's been wonderful. Go on your way. That was my dad, RP. Sorry, my dad just caught strays. Sorry, Dad. Joke. Dark humor, Dad. Chigo! Thank you so much for the Akas. It was great seeing you. Before the meet and greet, I almost cried, but when you first spoke to me, nervousness... Oh, good. I'm glad... Okay, so I was like... I'm a little awkward at meet and greets, because I don't like being mean to you guys, because here's the thing. I could be mean to you guys right now, because it's like, oh, yeah, what do you gotta do? You know, I don't get to see anyone's reaction. Right? But whenever someone walks up and, you know, they're like, they came all this way, it's like, what am I gonna do? Call them a fucking idiot? That's horrible. So I'm glad I can help. It's okay. Some people, you know, some folks didn't know what to say and stuff. It's truly okay. I wish I had more things prepared to kind of like engage you guys a little bit more, of like ask a question like, hey, you know, are you enjoying this? You used to talk with her. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad. I tried. I think I did better this time than last time. I wasn't nearly as awkward. And Chigo, no worries. And even if it happens again, no worries. Thank you so much for the Akasup and all the support. For all this time. Thank you. Because, yeah, I'm a bit of an awkward guy. You didn't feel awkward to me at all? Lumi, I think you were the last one there. I think that's what I told you, though. I was the last. You were the last one there, so you got the best version. That's like more. It's more of a joke, but it's like with each person that comes through, I kind of build momentum and get a little bit more confident. So like whoever gets last in a meet and greet, you get the best version of Gavis Bettel. Camille, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you. Yeah, I was warmed up, exactly. But I didn't. I definitely hope no one got a bad experience, because that would break my heart. Who are the other people besides Axe on the panel? It was Ruse and Gold Bullet. It didn't feel awkward to me. Good, Koichi. Good. Good. Now everyone's got to fight to be the last one to see you. Yeah. Exactly. Evil rat. You never did talk about Ruse? I did, I think, in chapter 2 or 3, because I met him before the other boys. Ruse and I vibe. I've seen Ruse a lot, actually. I got more stories with Ruse, but that's gonna be the last chapter. Ruse and I vibe quite well. He would not admit it, but yeah, I think he thinks I'm awesome, so. No, Ruse is good. I have more Ruse stories, so I'm not gonna get too much into it. Besides the fact that, yeah, we vibe. We definitely vibe. I can tell. I can feel it in the air. Sometimes you can sense it. And you know, and not to discredit any of the other Armis boys, I've just seen him the most. I've seen him the most. I didn't get to see the others as much. So it was inevitable. What does that mean? Thanos meeting. Speaking of meeting, I might need to go soon. Hang tight. Let me check my notifications real quick. Doing work while working. Guys, I've been so busy. I've been running around like a jackass. Yesterday I was running around. Kira! Good seeing you, Kira. Thank you so much for the super chat. Buff Phantom. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the trip. And it was great seeing you. Your art's cracked. Thank you. Some of my favorites. You had the Bettel Pocky. I don't know if you guys remember the Bettel Pocky with the big lips. Did you have that on a keychain, Kira? Because you did the art. The big lip Bettel Pocky curse. Fuck. We remember. Yeah. If it's any consolation, I raised my Bettel plush for you, most for the questions and laughed at your jokes. Thanks, Vizodi. I was gonna say, I could see the crowd, right? So I knew who the Battalion were. Like, I knew who the Battalion were, like, in those moments. And I'm like, they get it. They get it. Guys, there's a lot more Japanese fans than I thought, which was wonderful to see. Which also makes me want to at least learn a bit more Japanese for sure. There's a lot of things. Duolingo, definitely. I don't like overpromising or spewing hot air, but just know that I want to do more of that for sure and understand, and because even being here, it's like I talked to the taxi driver the other day. Oh yeah, I told him good night, babe. So what does that say? I don't know what that's. Rivka, thank you. Astrid, thank you. Have you picked up a cool rock? Like just like a rock? Like in general, just like finding a rock? Maybe. I haven't seen any rocks, really. Rivka, thank you. Hero Robinson, thank you. Welcome to the Battalion, thank you. What about the driver you said we to? I don't think they even cared or knew that I fucked up. Guys, the taxi drivers here are fucking crazy. It's like Crazy Taxi it's like a fucking roller coaster here. They don't fuck around here. I never got to ride any rides at Universal Studios. I didn't need to. All I need to do was get in a taxi. One of my taxi drivers almost hit a fucking bicyclist. They had to get out and, like, apologize. Because they were just going crazy. It was crazy. But that's like city taxi driving. That's just how it is. It's very aggressive. And they always apologize to me. I'm like, what were you? I never knew what they were Oh, by the way, the other day, I think this was 2 days ago, they said something to me. I went, then they said something more to me and they kept like gesturing out the window and I'm like, hi! And then they opened the door and I got out. I didn't know where I was. It was not where I wanted to be. And I called Bettel too. He's like, how do you fucking do this twice? The taxi was automatic open and closing door, yeah. You told us that? Oh no, I'm just saying it happened again. Yeah. Happened again, yeah. I just don't know what to do. What do I say? Tell me what I should say. I don't... They speak so fast. I don't know what they're saying to me. Because, like, speaking Japanese is one thing. Understanding it, at the pace that they're saying it to me, is a whole other thing. So I just go, like... Because I would Google Translate, and I would respond, but I don't know what they say. I don't know what... I can't get the information at the time. Nihonjo wakarimasen? Does that mean I'm shit at Japanese? What does that mean? I don't understand Japanese. Nihongo with a G. What did I say? Nihongo. Nihongo. Nihonjo. What did I just say? Nihonjo? What did I say? Nihonjo. Nihongo. What just fucking happened? I read the word and this is the problem. This gotta be Duolingo. I read the word and something else came out of my mouth. Why did I say G is a J? I don't even... Nobody does... Oh, they spelled it... Oh, okay. They spelled it wrong. They spelled it wrong! They spelled it wrong, guys. My reading comprehension and speaking ability is intact. Everybody relax. They spelled it wrong. Nihongo wakarimasen? Wakarimasen? I normally just say sumimasen and point at phone. I feel so bad when they apologize to me. They're like, they get so upset when there's traffic, like the taxi drivers. They're like, ah! And he turns to me, he's like, traffic, sorry. I'm like, nah, it's okay. So what else, what can we do? It's not your fault. I asked for a fork the other day, and they brought a fork out on a plate, and the fork was the... I either get the smallest fork or the biggest fork. It was the biggest fork I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like... You know those wooden handles that steak knives have? It was those big wooden handles, but the end of it was a fork. Fork for the big man. Both times I've gotten forks, it's felt condescending. It's not, or maybe it is, I don't know. It's funny. I learned how to use chopsticks for the most part, though, because I learned it. I actually think I learned it. So I've not been using it. I didn't use it in a hot pot. In some ways, with most of the food here, it's actually harder to use. Once you learn chopsticks, it's actually harder to eat with a fork. A lot of Japanese food is not fork food. Because there's a lot of dipping and, like, moving back and forth and stuff like that. It's like, I'm gonna skewer it and, like, fork it, like, and plunge it into the fucking... Ramen is so much easier with chopsticks. Well, hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know about that. Well, card. CPR can save more than just a life. Enough said. Huh? CPR? What does this mean? Scam likely. Helen. Alphadis. Thank you. Lalas. Thank you. Cassie. Thank you. Fokuga, man. Fokuga, man. Oh, that game where you take pictures. I want to try that, yeah. A strange threat that you'll need CPR soon. I don't know. It's very ominous. Enough said, ... No, I don't think enough was said. I don't know what that means. No, thanks so much for the 1 month. Thank you. Misspelling man. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. A toothpick can change everything. I've become a toothpick guy. They give toothpicks out here. I always take one because I like fidgeting with it. You like thick ramen broth or clear? I don't know. I don't know. I've only had pork ramen so far. Are you a tokatsu soup ramen or a salt ramen kind of? I don't know. Spicy pork ramen. I just get spicy pork ramen. I don't know. Do you like your noodles hard, normal, or soft? I like them a little al dente. A little al dente. Alice is okay, thank you. I like my noodles thin and al dente. And I like spice. But the spice is way spicier here than at least in America. That shit fucking knocks me on my ass. Spice over here does not fuck around. They're like, yeah, it's a fucking 2. It's a 2 spice, and I eat it. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ! What did you do to me? Shinri out here looking for spice. I'm gonna try Indian food here because I was recommended that. I think Axel told me that Indian food is good here, and I need to go try an Indian curry because I'm kind of craving it. Because I used to think my spice tolerance was not bad, but it's like, okay. But I guess, you know, it's got nothing, you know, it's like Buffalo Wild Wings, like, yeah, oh yeah, I can eat hot wings just fine, and habanero spices and stuff, but I don't know, there's something here that it hits me differently than, like, a spice in at least America would. Do you manage to find a vegetable yet? No, but I desperately put vegetables in my curry yesterday. I can't find broccoli because I don't have any pots and pans. I need to buy pots and pans to cook. And I don't want to cook anything, so I've just been going out. I've just been going out and enjoying my time. Yeah, Indian curry is my favorite kind of curry. I love, like, katsu curry and stuff, but... yeah. It's all exciting. It's all very exciting. No broccoli. No Brussels sprouts either. Yellow curry, red curry. Yeah, I like both. Well, I like yellow curry. I like yellow Thai curry. And then I like red Indian curry a lot. Liv, how you doing? I've been super curious since you lost the original set. Did you get a backup Phantom? Oh, yes! 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 I did, Liv. I actually have my own merch now. Yep. Oh, God. My throat's not doing too well, you guys. Fuck. I'll do my best today. I'll do my best today. Warm tea. I'll be honest, guys. Whenever I use, like, home remedies and stuff to fix my throat, it never works. It's just brute forcing whatever's wrong with it. I always try. Honey water? Can you get honey here? Is there honey here? I don't know where to get honey. Guys, I don't know what's here. Supermarket. Okay. No, I'm not going to postpone because who knows when I'll be able to do it again. Did you get the peanut butter yet? No, but I'm working on it. I'll probably run to the supermarket and get some cough drops and prepare and stuff. Sugi bee honey. Whole. Give home remedy whiskey. I have no alcohol here. That's not true. I think I have one strong zero in the fridge. And I'll bring it with me. I'll go walk around and drink a strong zero. Get prepped. Get prepped for karaoke. What else? But yeah, all in all, as a recap, Expo was excellent. And I had a very I had just a wonderful time. I hope I can attend the next one. I mean, it was great. I love seeing everybody. I love seeing my senpai. And I love being a part of all this. You know, just to briefly be sentimental and briefly tell the truth. I do love being a part of all this, and it did really show what we're doing here. You know, it does. It really lays the groundwork and puts a lot of things into perspective. Because, you know, when you're just, you know, you wake up and you do the same thing that I've known for so long, you don't really get to see what, you know, you don't get to be boots on the ground usually, you know. And seeing that has really opened up, it's broadened horizons in a lot of ways. And, you know, if it never really shows, who knows, but just as far as it is mentally, it is a very encouraging and it's very encouraging, and it makes you hungry for more. You know, you want to do more. You want to do more. And in a lot of ways, I was like looking around, like I'm not doing enough. And being gone for so long, you know, being gone for those 2 months, I'm like I gotta do more. So, it did make me hungry. It made me hungry for it. So, let's, you know, see what we can do with what we got, and climb to the top. So, because I'm not looking to leave it anytime soon. So I definitely want to see where we can go. Shinri mentions the same thing. I talked to Shinri. Yeah, he and I were kind of on the same page. We're both like, you know, let's take this all the way. You know, we gotta get bigger. We got, you know, we're hungry for it. What? It's not the word encouraged. What's the word? Motivated. It was motivating. Very, very motivating. So I definitely don't want to slow down. You know, I keep talking about being gone, but you know, I never, knock on wood, never want that to happen again. So we're fighting hard to get where we want to be, and I'm excited for the future. Truly excited for the future. I think I got too comfortable in some ways, and I definitely want to hit this head on. So, I don't really know what else to go on. I think I might be pushing it time-wise because I have meetings and I have to prep karaoke, and also I gotta warm up my voice, and I need to go out and get something briefly to eat. So today's a short one, but you know, it was wonderful seeing everybody at Expo. Your support means the world to me. I wish I could express it in a better way, but that's kind of it for me. And I'll see you guys later today. Whatever happens, I hope you enjoy the karaoke. And that'll be that. That'll be that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all later today. And that's the day. Chim cham. It was great meeting you. Great meeting you. So I won't forget your words, but I was overjoyed and I lost part of my memory. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. I forgot what I ate yesterday, so except for hot pot, that is ingrained in my brain. But it was great meeting you. It was great meeting you. Great meeting everyone. You're all very sweet, and thank you for coming along all this way to see me and the boys, because it goes a long way. And it's some things that I can truly not even fully comprehend. But I will see you guys later today. Take care of yourselves. Let's find a redirect here. And one more abrupt outro. Ooh, Flayon. Go see my baby boy. And okay, guys, I got a new outro. I fine crafted it. I really did. This is a new one. It's a new one. And I want you guys to enjoy it with every second. As I want you to enjoy as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I will see you later today. Thank you so much for the support. Talk to you later. Better luck next time. I won't tell. Hang on. Better luck next time.